Hello guys, it's Football with John Morntez and welcome again to my YouTube channel. Today we want to check why Liverpool are underperforming. Why Liverpool are underperforming? You know the potential of this team. As a football fan, each and every team was scared meeting Liverpool, and currently Liverpool are underperforming. So we want to check the result. These are my personal. Remember, these are my personal opinion. You as a football fan, you have your personal opinion. Let me see it in the comment section what you guys think about this Liverpool performance. Now currently Liverpool are in ninth on the table. They only have 16 points. We are approaching to second leg of the games, and their dream for top four are also at a risk, and they are more closer to relegation than being in top forest. That is how I can place it. So we want to check why Liverpool are underperforming currently. You as a football fan, what do you think? Why do you think Liverpool are underperforming? Smash a like on the video. If you know you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscription button. Don't forget to click that notification bell so each and every time we produce a video like this, you'll be able to be notified. So let's go direct into it why Liverpool are underperforming currently. Number one, Liverpool never invested in players in the transfer window. Liverpool never invested enough in the players. Let's take for example, currently we have their right back and left back is Robertson. The first 11 is Robertson and Alexander-Arnold. If Alexander-Arnold gets an injury today, or we have seen it, he got an injury previously, who played in that position? Gomez. Which position does Gomez usually play? Gomez is a center back. That means in that position they still lack somebody in. The same left back and right back. Those two positions they still lack somebody. In the midfield, they have Fabinho, Henderson, and Thiago. Henderson and Fabinho, they are not the same players we used to know in the last 2 years, 3 years during the time they won Champions League. These players are different currently. If you look the way they play now, they are a bit tired. They cannot compete. Let's say physically and the age factor here. Age factor now, they are not the same. They cannot rhyme with the current Premier League pace. You see, they lose the ball, they jog going back. That means they don't have that energy to track back. And if you don't track back, you'll get humiliated. You'll get humiliated. That is now teams are taking advantage of Liverpool midfield. They are taking advantage of Liverpool midfield. The only way to beat Liverpool is to explore their midfield, outsmart them in the midfield. They don't have good players in the midfield. Look the way they did when London left. Who was the replacement? They added Keita a contract. Keita is current each and every time is injured. It cannot deliver 60% of your. You cannot trust him on 60% of your game time, of your games in a season. 60% of your games you cannot trust Keita will be fit to play. You know, I even forgot Keita was still in this team because he's not fit. He's not always fit. Number two, why I think Liverpool currently are underperforming is the people feeling them is medical department. Medical department. Why am I saying medical department? Look at the injury rate for Liverpool currently. Most players are being rushed to come back from injury while they haven't fully recovered, which creates more problem because when a player is not fit, he cannot deliver. Half of the team, almost a half of the team, let me just put it, almost a half of the team is injured. Why? That is one reason, one thing Liverpool has to check. Why is almost half of the team injured? If you are competing with teams like Man City, teams like Chelsea, and your half team, first team is injured, you have just rushed players. Players don't even recover well. You just and there's a lot of games to be played. Remember, a lot of games need to be played, and these players are not fit enough. Some you have rushed back to play from injury. Good enough to deliver, they're not good enough to perform. Liverpool need to check something on their medical department. Medical department, fitness department also. Those players are not fit enough. They are not fit enough. I am sure that there are some players in there also playing with an injury. I am sure if there's some players just sacrificing themselves, they are playing with an injury. So those are the reason why I think people have said Mane was carrying this team. People have said Mane was carrying this team, but I don't blame this one on Klopp. I don't blame this one on Klopp because Mane wanted to leave. And you cannot force a player to stay in if he wants to leave. You cannot force a player to stay in your team. If he wanted to leave, the mind was not here, and he wanted to leave, and he was given that free chance to go. That one cannot be a problem. Then some people are criticizing Klopp for saying he has a better squad. He always say he has a better squad. But as a coach or as a manager, you have to do that. You have to say that although in reality he doesn't have the same squad he used to have, the same squad he won Champions League with. It's not the same squad now he has. He has lost a lot of players, but there's no replacement of those players. There's no replacement. They lost Shaqiri. They didn't bring any replacement for Shaqiri. Wijnaldum, they didn't bring any replacement for Wijnaldum. I think the management has failed the club. The management has failed him for not bringing the players he wants. Somebody also said that. Somebody told me Klopp was given money, but the players he wanted, he was not given, which that goes also to the poor management. You should give the coach the players he wants. Nunes was not part of the plan. I read someone, Nunes was not part of this plan. Nunes is not what they asked for. But he was given that soon. I think in January transfer window, Liverpool has to go into the market and invest in players. They have to bring 4 players in, between 4 to 6 players in, for them to try and get a Champions League spot, because they are not even sure if they are going to get top 4 this season. They are not sure they are going to get top 4. Premier League top 4 is more competitive, and they have to go into the market and bring in players. We'd love to see Liverpool competing for Champions League. We would like Liverpool competing for Premier League this season. And currently, they are not even close. They are not even close to Champions League football. They are not even close to Premier League. Premier League winning, for them to win Premier League is a dream. We remember in the previous video we did a top 4 prediction, and we don't even think, and Liverpool was part of this top 4, but I don't even think they are going to manage to get there. Don't think they're going to manage to get it, but it's the matter of how they cope up between now and January. How many games? Tomorrow they're playing Napoli. So let's wait. I think Champions League they will qualify. I think they will win tomorrow. And they need to. What they have to do now, they have to invest in players in January. Smash a like on the video, and don't forget to click that subscription button. If you know you haven't subscribed, click that subscription button. Don't forget to click that notification bell too, so each and every time we produce a video like this, you'll be able to be notified. Enjoy and have a lovely, until we do our next video, which will be Think Friday, have a lovely